So here's an S2000 CR I just bought, and what I do with my S2000s on YouTube typically is I show you after I get them all cleaned up, but I want to show you what they look like when I buy them, because you know I put a huge amount of work into these cars and I never really show you what they look like when I buy them. So we're gonna have to do, you know, touch up here, the paint's rubbed off. He hit a truck tire cap on the freeway, and what that usually does is it rips out the fender liner, and so we did rip out the fender liner in here, so I'm gonna have to replace that. The bumper not aligned correctly. We have this is actually pretty normal on S2000 CRs. I've seen them come from the factory like this. You can see that it's even, so the car probably actually came like that. Tires are worn. There are no threads showing on this. I think there's threads showing on the other tire. Yeah, there's some cords showing in here. I did drive this across the country on cords. We are on nylon cords, not steel belts yet, so it's safe. These are not sports tires, so we're going to have to get proper tires on here to bring the car back up to value. Otherwise, the paint's in good condition. We're going to buff this out, and it's going to look great. To the hardtop, and the guy's girlfriend beat the hardtop with something. He said she hit the hardtop, and there's all these little dents in it. So I'm going to have to do some paintless dent repair. The main one that you can see is right here. I'm going to have to do some PDR on this, pull it out, and then buff this out. Typical, you know, some dirt. We're going to have to do some steam cleaning. We're going to see some ugly interior. So one of the things that people look at right away when they look at S2000s is how are the floor mats? And so I always buy new floor mats. These are $150 for new floor mats, but this is a very important thing to do because it makes the interior look very good. Seats, fabric's in good condition. We don't want to have to repair tears. If these are torn, I will not buy the CR because these are so expensive. A little bit of wear here, easy to fix. Basically just a bunch of steam cleaning I'm going to do on the interior, and dust in here. It's like the guy never cleaned the car. And so once we clean this guy up, it's going to look really great. Let's go under the hood. Also, I want to show you, not performance tires back here. He cheaped out on the tires. That's something people are going to look at when they get an S2000 CR. Okay, so we go under the hood. It's very clean. He's had it dealer serviced the whole life. I bought it from the original owner. We changed the oil in his driveway before I drove it back across the country. The battery is good. Air conditioning works. That we need to put new fluid in because that looks awful. And we need to steam clean all this stuff out. Get this engine bay looking new. You know, clean up everything. Clean off the VIN tags. Get this guy looking perfect. This car, as it sits, I would say it's worth maybe $20,000 to $22,000. After we clean it up, we can get it up to maybe $27,000. I wanted to show you that I don't buy cars in perfect condition. I do a ton of work to them to get them up to an acceptable level. Like this AP1 over here, you couldn't even see through these headlights when I bought it. I had to pull them apart. You know, you saw that I pulled the bumper off and stuff. Overall, this car will clean up really nice. I'm going to go ahead and start working on it, and then I'll show you some videos tomorrow of the improvements.